Coral is the color of the month for Through the Rainbow. Today we are working with the Arcadia paper pack from DCWV. And can I tell you, this paper pack is flippin' gorgeous. Hi, my name is Nikki and I'm with Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. I'll definitely link this down below for you because, man, this paper is so pretty, so pretty. I don't normally go for the pinks, or at least I try not to. However, this coral color is very pretty. Now, coral is kind of a weird color. It's not pink and it's not red. It's not really orange. It's like a combo color. And that's why it fits in our category of Between the Rainbow this year. I am just setting it up here. This was my original sketch. You can see I did deviate just a little bit. This is actually one of the layouts I have struggled the most with lately. It has been sitting on my desk for 2 days straight because I just could not make a decision. These circles are super throwing me off. Like super throwing me off. But I think I finally figured it out and what I am going to do here. So I'm actually going to adhere as we go because I just need to get this layout done. It, like I said, has been sitting on my desk for 2 days straight and I am sick of looking at it. Usually in my process, my layouts are done within a night. If they're not done that night, I end up dreaming about them because they're like that unfinished to-do list. So that means I didn't get much sleep last night because I was up thinking about this. I knew I wanted my circles to be embossed because the embossing helps give it some pattern. This is just plain old cardstock that I cut down into circles so that my title could fit on it. That was the big deal there. I was like, man, that's kind of just boring. I don't know, it's just kind of boring. So what I did is I took an embossing folder to some, and I took one of those embossing plates to the other one, and I worked it out so that my circles are embossed, which I think is a lot of fun. Can you move that down just a little bit? Here, hang on. So if you do a mistake like I just did, and you put your stuff down where it wasn't supposed to go, you can use your flat tool here that you use for picking up stuff off a sticky mat. That's from the Cricut. I think what I need to do first is actually lay this down, get that all adhered, because I know I do not want the hearts here to be seen. And sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta kind of adjust what you're doing while you're going, while you're adhering. While I'm thinking about this, so MK from Some Assemblage Required picked up a new T-square ruler. I think it was from Creative Memories. But she said she really liked it because there was a centering guide. That would be really handy. And it seemed like when she was using it, she wasn't having a big fuss about getting it to stay. You know, like there's this big lip here on a normal T-square that doesn't allow you to get flush to your page. So if you have a favorite tool, I would love to hear about it. See how that's embossed? Isn't that cute? I really like this. I'm going to use some liquid adhesive on this guy. And I realize it's probably only going to stick where the beveled part is, and that's okay. This is actually, I think, from the Echo Park line, Our Baby Boy or Hello Baby Boy, because it matches perfectly with that line. So I'm pretty sure that's where that comes from. I tend to buy all of my embossing folders and such secondhand because as a scrapbooker I just don't use them as much, and so I refuse to pay full price. Now I will say this is actually one of my favorite techniques to use embossing folders, and if that's something that you guys want to hear about other ways to use embossing folders and the such, please let me know, because I will be happy to do that for you. Okay, so now I can line that all up. Oh yeah, that looks much better, right? So that's kind of like a shelf right there. I switched to a different photo paper and I feel like I get way less fingerprints, and it's HP Advance. Again, I print a lot of photos, and so I get all of my photo paper secondhand. I actually found a deal on Facebook Marketplace where you get 200 sheets for $5, which is a crazy deal. But there's also a place in Kansas City that sells donated craft supplies. And one of those frequently donated items is photo paper. If you ever want to go and visit Kansas City, I highly recommend that you go to Scraps KC. That's the company I'm talking about, where they just sell all sorts of used stuff for craft supplies. It is a lot of fun. Now, I decided to do the clouds and stars on these little pieces and the hearts on the big piece, because there was no way that this 6-inch circle was gonna fit in my small little embossing folder. So I picked hearts for the background here because it was a plate. And what I mean by plates are these. So I believe this is Fisker's. I know that for sure. It's a texture plate. But I think Sizzix at one point had something similar. So I have pretty much the entire collection of these. I really like them. They work well. You can see the hearts there. I mean, embossing folders like this one work better, but these plates work great. Now you do have to have the appropriate accessories for those plates to work. Okay, so that is something to note. I'm gonna go like that. Let's see, so you can still see the moon. I think that's super cute. Go like that. Now these stickers are from the Hello Baby Boy. The reason I pulled these stickers is because there's a turquoise and a dark blue and a yellow, which is also in this background paper here. I'm pulling the colors from this. So I've got my coral in the very back, but I've got my other colors here in front of it. Let's do something like this. Can't even tell that that's a moon back there. So there are some of those. Isn't that cute? I just love, every once in a while you just get in the mood to scrapbook about your babies, right? It's not, I mean, my baby is still a baby, but I feel like this is just a little bit too babyish for him at this point. He's past pacifiers. He plays with rolling cars still. So my baby's not so baby anymore. And I feel like I don't get the opportunity to use these little people. So that is my coral layout. Please check everybody else who's playing along with this Through the Rainbow 2.0, In Between the Rainbow. I hope you got some inspiration on how to use the coral color for a boy layout, because that's exactly what this is. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to tell me what your favorite tool is right now. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.